Hello, every now and then I like to do a product review. I haven't reviewed this yet, but if you'd watched my videos, I've started to do some videos of shops and stuff like that around where I live. The reason why I didn't before is I never had a dedicated video camera in my mid-range Samsung Galaxy phone. It doesn't have the best image stabilization, but this thing does. This is a DJI Osmo Pocket 2. DJI makes flying drones, and so this is the kind of thing you'd see on the front end of one of their drones, so it naturally has to have good mechanical stabilization, being a flying object. So I'm still trying to figure out the accessories, that are good and whatnot for this. I have some glass covers on this so far, and learning what's good and bad. I got the deluxe kit where you have this case, but it's not good. These things fall out. There's a magnetic wide view lens that snaps in here. Well, it's magnetic, but it fell out, so I don't use this case anymore, the one provided by DJI. And it also has a wireless receiver and transmitter for a wireless microphone. So, but I haven't used this yet. So far, I found that the three microphones on the stock unit work pretty well for me so far. So maybe this isn't worth buying, the deluxe kit, because the only thing I use from the deluxe kit is the 2-in-1 cable. That's it. And for some reason, it seems like only one of these cables actually has data transmission. I think the other one is only for charging. I put that sticker on there. The one downfall I've noticed from this is the recording time is around 2 hours. And so I like to walk around, all day long and just record random stuff, other video content, not related to toys. So I've had to recharge this on the fly, and I'm using this little cheap do-it-yourself power bank that has two 18650 batteries in here. But this is really blocky, and you got this giant cable sticking out. So although it gets the job done, I think there's a better solution, and so that's what today's video is going to be about. We're going to unbox this Nitecore thingamabob. Just came in the mail. I opened it up and then realized I should probably do a video of this. Okay, so it's called the F21I Fast Charging Power System. Nitecore is known for their flashlights. They're really good flashlights. So, okay, so let's see. They have this 21700 type of battery, which is bigger than an 18650. This one's got this type of battery in it. I don't know what HPI means. Although it's weird, it says it doesn't include the battery, but it does. I specifically asked the seller, does this include the battery? Alright, so anyways, nice gold foil box. Nice plastic case here. Some QR codes if you want to, probably look up instruction manuals, although I don't see a need for it. And it's in here anyways. So reverse polarity protection. And this thing will charge and discharge all through that one port. It doesn't have the giant typical USB connector. So this is in multiple languages here. Alright, so it does have some LEDs here, it's saying here. I don't know why they split up this way. 3 LEDs means it's approximately 100% charged. Then 70% is 2 LEDs, and then 1 LED you're down to the last 30%, so that makes sense. 18 watts, I'm wondering how long does it usually take to charge? Fast charging mode. No, I don't see it. If I find it, I'll leave a comment there in the video, but alright. So, this is the charger itself. This is the new battery. Seems to be wrapped in this plastic. So if you're unfamiliar with, batteries, this is much larger than your typical, like, AA or AAA. So this is the NL2150 HPI. If you'll pardon me for a second. I just wanted to open up the 18650 charger I have. These are two 18650 cells. These are unprotected cells. So, you can short circuit these, no problem. But in this thing, there's circuitry to protect yourself. But it's got the giant standard connector for an output, and then the input is the old style micro USB. So I'm trying to standardize just to, Type C, because that's what my phone uses, and also that's what this Osmo Pocket 2 uses. So I'm trying to streamline things. But you can clearly see this is a much larger battery. I think this thing is rated for like 2500, maybe 2200 mAh. So basically this thing is 5,000 mAh. This one battery is around the same capacity, if not more, than both of these batteries here. These are good batteries too. These are LGs. Alright, so there's the size comparison. So now, to my understanding, this battery, it actually has a positive and a negative on both sides. So you'll see that black ring, that's the insulator. So this whole outer flat surface is the negative, and then that tiny ring in the inside is the positive contact. Same thing here. That would probably be the positive contact, like a normal battery, but then the whole outside is the negative. And so I guess that gives a lot of possibilities to, you know, have different connectors and stuff like that. Alright, so anyways, 3.6 volts, 18 watt hours, 15 amp discharge rate. Okay. So naturally you don't want to get this thing wet, being a battery. But here's the charger itself, and it's got this, I think it's a neoprene, or no, it's not neoprene. I forget what kind of rubber it is. EPDM. So it's a really durable type of rubber, but we'll have to see how long it lasts. You know, if it falls apart in a year, I'll put an update video on this. But Nitecore, again, is a real reputable brand. It's not some they've been in business for several years. They're not some fly-by-night operation. Alright, so looking at the inside of this thing, you can see there's the positive contact in the middle, and it has two negative contacts on the outside. So I guess you really can't, you're always going to have that contact there. I'm not sure if this is charged, but it probably is. So I'm going to put this strap here. It's not that hard to put the strap on. Naturally, this strap, I think, is to protect the contacts here. You know, you don't want to short circuit that. Although, again, it would be a little bit difficult to short circuit because the positive is literally recessed. So you would have to have an object, a curved hooked object, touch both of those surfaces. So the probability of that might be slim. Although maybe a key might be able to do it. Alright, so that's on. I kind of wish that this thing was molded better though. I wish this had a cup on it, because it can I feel like it could slide on and off the battery. So I might actually put some heat shrink tubing on this, and then there's no way it could fall apart. That's just me. Okay. So now this does come with a micro C to micro C, or USB Type C to C. So we're just going to plug this in. It seemed to recognize the cable without anything attached to the other side. So we're at 70% charge, or around 2/3 way. And then let's see here. So input 5 volts 2 amps, or 9 volts 2 amps, and then the output could do either or as well. So I guess it auto recognizes devices. Let's get that DJI thing back. I don't really even know what kind of amperage this thing pulls, but it's got a Type C connector. Alright, so that means it's charging. Just that blink pattern. So I know it works, and I think I made a good decision, because this is a lot easier to hold, you know, as far as a small package like this. Naturally, I can just get a longer cable, and then I can have this in my bag or in my pocket, and then but for me, it's just more streamlined, it's more ergonomic. It's more ergonomic to hold a cylinder than it is a brick like this. This actually starts to annoy my hands because the edges aren't very rounded. So I would say it's a good product. If I'm going to test it out, obviously, for the next few videos, in probably all the future videos. I trust this brand. If some sort of problems do arise, I will naturally provide another video explaining the deficiencies of this design. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.